Welcome back to The Perspective. We're talking to Nia Dinata. Now, Nia,
Yes.
Tiga Dara. Let's just call it Tiga Dara. I kind of like the ring into Tiga Dara. Tell us about this work, about what do you expect out of this particular work? I know it's releasing in September. Yes. What is your impression of your latest work?
Well, it's called Ini Kisah Tiga Dara. It is actually based on the song, because it's a musical. So in the classic, we still use the song from the classical film, one song, which is the theme song. And the theme song starts with Ini Kisah Tiga Dara. So this is a story of the three Sasi sisters. So I put that into our title for the modern version. And my take is pretty much different and probably more free-spirited compared to the classical one. But I love Usmar Ismail works, and I mean it's so, you know, it's a big burden to be compared to Usmar Ismail. That's why I don't want to call it a remake. This is just my translation of the movie.
Your interpretation.
So my interpretation, exactly. So my take is I'm obsessed actually since I was small with the three characters of the sisters, because I myself, it's very personal. I myself is the only girl in the family. So I never have the experience of having sisters. So I only have that experience in my head, in my imagination. So that was the kind of sisterhood that I would build if I have two other sisters.
Ideal.
My ideal. And also, I don't want to make the characters of the sisters as demigoddesses, you know, like they have flaws, they have ambition, but they still have a very kind heart, and they have they're not afraid to say what they want to say. They know what they want to do in life. And so they're not domesticated at all. We will invite you to the premiere of the old and to the new, but you can compare, you can compare that. When I first saw the classic Tiga Dara, I was in, like my early teen, 12, 13 years. I didn't have that kind of perspective. I just enjoyed watching it, singing along with the film, and then dance along. But as I grew up, I was like, oh my gosh, these three sisters, what do they do? Besides trying to find their match, like trying to date boys and trying to find a husband. So what do they do beside that? Do they have dreams? I mean, besides dreaming of getting married, do they have like other passion, ambition beyond trying to find a husband and settle down? So that was my questions. As I grew up, when I look back and watch the movie again, that's the only question I have. I love the rest of the movie, but I just have this kind of question.
So you sort of put the missing piece in what you saw in the past, and then this is what it is, the musical Ini Kisah Tiga Dara that you just produced. Now, in choosing the characters, Nia, how difficult was it? Have you been, I know you have specific characters or actors and actresses that you want to be in your movie. How did that go about, the progress of you choosing your main characters?
That was pretty challenging. First, when I know that, okay, I have a backup to do this project, and when we started writing together, I wrote the screenplay with Lucky Kuswandi together. I started picturing Shanti as the oldest sister.
So she's the first person
She's the first person coming to mind. However, I always try to remove her image while writing, because I want to create Gendis, the name of the firstborn. Gendis' character, not Shanti's character. But it's just, I don't know why, it just crosses my mind that it's kind of like Shanti, like with that kind of bravity and a little bit very feminine, but also has a masculine side. And then I saw a copy of my mind, Joko's film, a very good friend of mine.
I like that movie.
I love it as well. I saw the film and I said to Joko, way before it was released, of course, while I like in the finishing stage, I said to Joko, "Oh my God, I love Tara Basro.
Yeah.
Why? I mean, in this film, she's just like pop out, like very, very uninhibited, and I mean, it's important for any actors to have that kind of quality and to be able to express herself fully without any fear.
Transform into character.
And then the fearless. It's like fearless character. So I was like, okay, Joko, I think I want Tara.
I think I've got my second cast now.
Yes. But then I was floated around in a very, very almost depressing situation because I couldn't find the third girl, the youngest, and I tried to cast, maybe Tara should be the youngest, and I tried to cast other big names in our film industry as the second born, and it didn't work. So I said to myself and to my team, okay, let's make talent search. So if you click YouTube, Mencari Tiga Dara, and then you can find.
I saw some of the clips.
Like that's like our last attempt. Udah, we were so desperate. But it's like it's also a new thing because I'm not like, obviously we're not millennials. So we're like, okay, we only have 1 more week. Can we just announce it in Instagram, and then like 300 something pop out. Came to us, mentioning us singing for 15 seconds, and it's just amazing.
So you found from that search,
Tatiana,
you found Tatiana as your third, as your youngest in the sibling. We'll come back.